favorite food. I mean, I love all sort of food, you know. And when I think about, you know, eating, I think the more special the food becomes is when you are with amazing company, and that makes every, you know, all the senses, you know, feel like amazing. Well, I mean, most of the time when I go to eat out, I like eating, like I love chicken, and I love eating fish as well. But I think I'm very simple when it comes to that, you know, so. My favorite drink for a cocktail, I love tequila. And as a matter of fact, sometime very soon I'm gonna come out with a very special drink. So it's gonna be called the Britto tequila. What I think about love is a very big question, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I think and I do believe, and I'm sure that everybody realizes that what moves us is love. You know, if it's gonna be about creating things, if it's gonna be about being around people, I think we wake up every day in the morning, billions of people. As you know, you realize, you know, that we are, you know, part of a bigger thing, and then we start feeling that, you know, life without love is not the same. Well, I mean, there's so many things about Italy that I love. Everything about Italy, the people, the food, and the feeling when someone is in Italy. And I think that's why Italy is so loved and so appreciated, the food and the people and the fashion and everything. But, you know, of course, my favorite, of course, is, you know, in fashion is Dolce & Gabbana. And my favorite in the arts, of course, is Deodato Gallery, that they've been putting my work in so many collections in so many places. And when you think about music, you think about what? Andrea Bocelli. And I love the music of Andrea Bocelli. I love, you know, what he brings to us. Sometimes he make me laugh, sometimes he make me cry. Like the other day I was with friends of mine having dinner, and as I was listening to him singing, the American anthem, and I was in tears in my eyes, and it was very emotional. So I love, you know, from the arts in Italy, I love in fashion, I love, you know, Dolce & Gabbana, arts, I like Deodato Gallery, and in music, I like Andrea Bocelli, and his wife is spectacular, you know, Veronica, so it's great. Oh God, I mean, to talk about my best quality, I don't know if I have any. People say all sort of things, but I sometimes I have to think about the belief about it's good and it's bad. I appreciate, I'm very blessed to have that, is my sensibilities. Because of my sensibilities, I'm able to put together colors and appreciate color. Let's say, every time I think about pink and green, I think about a collection that Coco Chanel put out there. And I think it was Karl Lagerfeld that came out with this collection several years ago. And I mean, you've gotta have sensibilities for you to put this beautiful thing out there. You know, designers, fashion designers, architects, so many people in the art world. And I think that's one thing that I've been so blessed and so grateful to have the sensibilities to create my art, because my art had changed, you know, my life, and it brought me to so many people and so many places. But at the same time, it's the blessing and the curse, you know, and because the blessing of having the sensibility, but at the same time, because I'm so sensitive, sometimes it's very hard for me to respond to so many things that for some people wouldn't be anything, but for me it's a big thing. So, I mean, I think I'm blessed to have that. I think there's a quality that I'm very grateful, but at some time I wish I didn't have that quality because it's so painful as well. But there you go, that's what I have. Well, my favorite artwork of all time, okay. I mean, I really appreciate very much the works of Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci. And I don't think I can zero down in just one, but I can zero down with two. One was, you know, one of the pieces of Michelangelo, which for me has been very iconic because the combination of two feelings, one is strong and the other one is like fragile and strong at the same time, is one of the pieces of Michelangelo. And this piece is actually in the Sistine Chapel, and I'm very happy that I saw for the first time right after I saw the Pope, and I was there and I saw it, and for years I wanted to see that piece because from that piece inspired me for so many pieces that I've done. Is that one? Is like fragile and sensibilities and I don't know which other word I would say. Being strong and being was fragile and strong at the same time. It's a very beautiful piece. And then the other one is the Mona Lisa. The best artist of all time, oh my goodness. I think modern masters, I would say Picasso, because he actually opened the doors for so many artists like myself, because he saw the world in a whole different way, and he expressed that. And I think his life and his artwork, everything about him for me has been an inspiration. And I know that has been an inspiration for so many other artists, before myself, and still today out there, that is inspired by Pablo Picasso. Yeah, it was not really an understanding. It was just like a feeling, because for so many years, growing up in Brazil, I always liked art, but I really didn't realize it was like a passion, a lifetime passion. I never realized it was gonna be taking me to what I am today. It was something that I like it, but it was not like, I never really thought seriously about it. Until one day, I was like, you know what? This is what drives me. This is what makes me wake up in the morning, and is a savior, is an anchor, is almost everything. It's like a way of breathing, for me, and being alive. And that's one. So glad that I finally said, you know what? That's the journey. This is the path that I want. And then I got into this I-95 that never ends, going to the north. Well, the inspiration for my art comes from all sorts of things. From people that I love, from food, from travel. I mean, I find inspiration in so many things. The problem is about the time for me to create everything, but I can find inspiration in everything. The problem is the time to create. Yes, I am religious. I am very spiritual, and I do believe in love. Now, thank you so much. Thank you, Deodato Gallery. Great questions, and I can't wait to do it all over again.